the Kingsguard, who just killed the Crown Prince, is still apparently a member of the Kingsguard. And the princess has returned back to the north, which is good. You want to marry my nephew to... Really? Yeah. Do we really want to do that? I suppose so. They're big cousins, right? Which is, you know, in Westeros, that's kind of acceptable. Nah. They're already part of my dynasty, so I'll already have them as an ally. So yeah, now the future Queen on the Iron Throne is my granddaughter, Princess Daenerys. Insane. Wow, yeah. We went south all that way to secure future relations. Fought with on the side of the prince, beside him and whatnot. And then he's killed by his own fucking Kingsguard, who remains part of the Kingsguard. Somehow. You'd think he'd been removed, right? Interesting. Alright. Well, with nothing much happening now. Also, nothing happened when I screwed the King Aegon's wife. Or maybe something did happen when I screwed King Aegon's wife. Coincidence? It's a coincidence, right? Guys? Yeah, crap. He's gonna be super pissed at me, isn't he? Unfaithful harlot. Does he know that I Either he knows, or I'm not the first person she's fucked around with. Yeah, that could be interesting. Yeah. There you go. That happened. The Tullys have lost control of the Riverlands. Actually, they had it entirely ripped from them by the looks of things. I'm really intrigued if that's Willem's kid. He doesn't seem to be aware of, you know, it, despite the fact that he's got unfaithful harlot, which means either he is aware of it and he's just not pissed at me, he's more pissed at the wife. It's all the missus' fault, that bitch. Or she just has a habit of sleeping around all over the place. But yes, at any rate, I'm not sure who we're going to marry Lara off to. She was widowed, which means she did, like... Yeah, we're marrying Princess Mira off to my nephew. Just to keep the Arryn blood strong. And our connection to the mountain and the Vale decent. Ugh, another one of those. I'd accept your offer of much gold, yes. Did I not already do that? I thought I already did that. Maybe it did one of those weird-ass things where it accepted but didn't quite accept. Oddly. I don't know. Alright, anyway, there is really nothing going on. I have to go deal with this 10th liberation of Ibn. Persistent fuckers is what they are. Persistent fuckers. But what are you gonna do? The Iron Throne's interesting, at any rate. We did a truce with Lord Thingamajig of the Iron Isles. What? I'm really kind of still stumped as to why the hell the Iron Isles suddenly went to the Iron Throne for a fucking split second. When obviously I was not going to fucking let that happen. Fuck that. No, that doesn't make any sense. Lore, RP, anything wise. It's just completely ridiculous. Fuck the game if this thinks I'm letting it do that bullshit. Yeah, alright. Nothing is going on, so we'll skip ahead to something interesting, as usual. Probably the, when she gives birth to the kid. I want to see what it looks like. Because, it'll either be Dornish looking, or it'll be Valerianish looking. And if it's Northern looking, we know what it is, right? Right? Alright, we'll see. We'll see. We should see. Alright guys, turns out I'm not the father. Don't ask me how exactly this happened. But, apparently, Lord Ryder was the father. So, either she screwed us on 2 separate occasions, or Ryder was in the room when we, I shall leave you with that mental image. Okay, moving on. Yeah, one final bit of thing before we do move on. I've married or betrothed at least, my son, Prince Artus, off to the heir to the Sunset Islands, which is the midway point by the well, I might call it just Midway Islands or something, because it's like the Midway trading hub, shipwright gap, whatever you want to call it, between here and where the Sunset Islands would be, in theory. So yes. For Prince Eddard, who is remarkably still alive, I'm not sure. Ideally getting him, like, some land or something, but... Yeah, I'll find something for the kid. That's what the princess looks like, by the way. It's kind of inherited Aegon's jawline and mother's skin. Well, I suppose it's 50-50 either way. It looks exactly like the mother, actually, basically. Yeah, not bad. I'm content. It's a Targaryen. And the Targaryen succession is weak at best right now. I mean, my granddaughter was going to inherit, which is quite funny. But there you go. Well, that's eventful. First of all, Eddard gets poor fighter. And then, it's been a long day, and with some relief, you retreat to your bedchamber for the night. Your bed is warm, blah, blah, blah. You hear a hissing sound. A snake! And my captain of the guard, Sir Tristan Stone, spots the danger and saves me. He's trained all of my kids. And he's now saved my life. Roll out of bed, the vile serpent, the chance to strike, the beast recalls and disappears. Who brought that snake here? Interestingly, there was one of the King's Guard on the scroll there. So, who's out to kill me? Here's what I want to know. You there. Badass dude. Yes, you. figure out who's trying to kill me. See, none of my vassals hate me enough. And Aegon doesn't hate me enough. He doesn't know that I slept with his wife, I don't think. Interestingly, by the way, my granddaughter is no longer heir. Prince Aemon Targaryen is. But, and bear with me for a second while I explain this, you've got two different types of Dornish. You've got the sand Dornish, or salt Dornish, I think, and then you've got the stone Dornish, which is in the mountains around here. And they both have different types of portraits. And so, the salt Dornish in everyone looks like this kid does. Like that. That's salt Dornish. Around the coastlines around here. Around Sunspear and whatnot. And then, you've got the stone Dornish, which look like the Danes. Like this dude here. Stone Dornish. But the thing is, Aegon's High Valyrian, his wife is salt Dornish, and should have kids either like that, or with the Valyrian portrait. So, Aemon's a bastard. Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure Prince Aemon, the heir to the Targaryen throne, is neither a Targaryen nor Valyrian in any sense of the word. He's a bastard. Yep. It's like a Joffrey in the south. So yeah, the Targaryen dynasty's a bit screwed, really, in that regard. I married my daughter off to my nephew, who's going to inherit. I thought he was going to inherit it. Yeah, he is. Prince Harwin of Ibn, so he'll inherit that. That'll keep the bloodlines pure over there. Cousins aren't the cousins are sort of fine in Westeros. You don't believe me? Fucking I think it was Eddard's father, Rickard, who married his cousin, a Stark. Tywin married his own cousin as well. Not the best example, but there you go. But yeah, at this rate, it would appear that I'm going to be ending up with the best claim to the Iron Throne. Well, pretty much. My other sister's doing well with them. I am creating family bonds. And someone's trying to kill me! I don't know who's trying to kill me, but somebody is. It does remind me, however, I'm going to hire some other bodyguards. I could get my kid to guard me, but... I don't particularly want to put Rob in danger in order to save my life. I don't know. I trust Stone to queue, he's sort of my sworn sword, really. And he's tutoring all of the, tutoring basically all of the crown princes. And he is the captain of the guard, so he's essentially Roderick Cassell. In every sense of the word, pretty much. No. He doesn't appear to be doing anything about it. A bastard Targaryen's going to inherit. And Aegon's lived to be 71. He's hanging in there. Annoyingly, my granddaughter's still in the south. I might, like, hope that that betrothal goes away. And then get Daenerys up into the north where I can look after her. What's happened here? Aha! Yes, exactly what I wanted. Now Artus will inherit the Sunset Islands midway bit over there once he marries her. Eddard's married to nobody right now. He's kind of been turned cruel for some reason. Why aren't Stone, you letting me down, man? But you did save my life earlier, so I'll let you off the hook. I'll not kill you yet. It's like I could. There you go. Prince Arthur's got skilled fighter. This Aaron bastard is really doing good for the Starks. He's a good guy. Good guy. Rob's befriended the Cassells. The heir to it as well, actually. Alright, there's nothing else going on, really. I suppose the next thing we'll show is whenever... Hey, no, there she is. She's pregnant. Good. I was going to say whenever the hell she gets that, but there you go. She is already it. Yay! Hopefully it gets a son, and hopefully it isn't stillborn. Because that's always depressing when that fucking happens. Especially on my luck, it'll be quick and attractive, and it'll be dead. Because, yeah, the game hates me. If you haven't already realised that, the game hates me. It always does. Soul's recording. Now there's time to screw him over. Anyway, we'll skip ahead to likely when the kid's born. Okay, I found this guy here is trying to kill me. He's now raised his banners in rebellion. That'll go well for him. Basically, we're now sending the garrison of Winterfell to storm Wintertown and take this guy hostage. I shall banish thee to the watch. That'll teach you pricks to fucking try and kill me. Assuming that was the guy with the stuff. I'll let my daughter-in-law toot her. She's pretty good. Alright, moving on to when the prince's kid's born. There you go. Literally 2 seconds later, after we stop recording. Prince John is born. I do believe we'll just keep him as John. He's got the attractive trait. Didn't get both of them, but one's better than neither, so, you know. So yeah, we'll just call him John. That's fine. Prince John is born. And he took after his father, look-wise, which is good. I don't like the fact that that guy's friends with my daughter-in-law. Keep that bastard away. What have we got plot-wise? Not much. My wife's trying to kill bitches. Somebody's trying to kill Tristan. Why would you do this? Tristan is my friend. Well, technically he's not, but, you know. Aegon's still hanging in there at the age of 72. He's not long for this world, though. And then it will pass into the hands of Prince Aemon, at which point I imagine that all hell will break loose. And Westeros will sort of go... The South will sort of go batshit, because I doubt they'll remain too loyal to the kid that's like not even 1 year old and looks like neither of the parents. So, yeah. If there's another war, they will not have Northern support this time around, I don't believe. Especially since I don't believe that the kid is even an actual Targaryen. He's quite obviously a bastard. And I am not sending men down there to help. Especially since last time they tried to nick an entire Paramountcy land of my kingdom. So yeah, fuck that. We're not going south again. Not to help Prince Aemon, the bastard knight. At any rate, we'll go forward a bit, see what happens. Namely, probably around when Aegon dies. Ha! Look at this! Strangers from beyond the sea. There are rumors of exotic strangers and weird-looking ships making... Nice word, that, weird. Very descriptive. Weird-looking ships making landfall all along the Sunset Sea coast. Speaking no known language, trying to buy land in exchange for obsidian beads, colourful feathers, and gold. After refusing their offers, the locals were apparently threatened with terrible curses, and the might of a great wolf king from beyond the Sunset Sea. The bastards have stolen my fucking idea! How dare they! You're not the descendants of Brandon the Shipwright. My Starks are the descendants of Brandon the Shipwright. You cannot do this. Look, it's even got it there. Look, Brandon the Shipwright. That is pretty interesting. That is my kinsman as well. High King Bran of the Aztec Empire, who controls no land. There you go. It'd be interesting to see what he does. Whether he attacks me or attacks Westeros. That'd be pretty funny if that happens. Oh, there you go. That's a thing. That is indeed a thing. I wonder if they're actually going to attack, or... Because he now counts as a Stark in the tree, like. And my name's like way up here, yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh yeah, the previous Lord Parent, in the sense that I was died of plague, so I got my kid Rob tutoring him. But there you go. Somebody claiming to be the descendants of Brandon the Shipwright, despite the fact that we're descendants of the Brandon the Shipwright. He's a fucking imposter! Imposter, I say! Oh yeah, I married because the fucking Roswell bitch refused the entire thing and said that she wanted to continue the line of blah 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 blah. So I married Artis off to click on Artis, thank you. I married Artis off to the Greyjoy girl, since she's in there, and then gets rid of her as any potential threat down the line. Eddard is a bit of a prick. He's rude, cruel, not the greatest fighter. But if we can get him to at least a trained fighter or something, I will likely ship him off to the wall. I have no real use for poor little Eddard. I just need Tristan to up his game and at least make him decent with a sword, and then I can justify sending him off to the wall. Garrison Dane? His name's Garrison Dane. Alright. The Dane I was looking for is somewhere. Yes. He offered his services to me. So, a formidable fighter that I made my bodyguard. Which is pretty sweet. He's pretty shit on the field of battle, but he's good with a sword. So yeah, he came to my court. It was actually already in the north, funnily enough. But what am I gonna do? But yeah, I thought that fucking that little Sunset Stark thing there that they actually put into the game is quite funny. I've never noticed that before. But I've never actually played this long before in in version 1.0, so what are you gonna do? Did I show you Lyanna? I don't know if I did. She's got attractive as well. I need a new maester. Yeah, I've actually got him as an ally. Bran Stark. He's actually my ally. Which is hilarious. That is quite funny. I don't think. I think it was. I think it's just a. Hey, look at this. This is cool kind of thing, rather than actually attacking anything. Though, speaking of people that are attacking shit, these guys haven't actually done anything since they've conquered that. But no, I thought that was quite funny. But that's actually there. It's still called Aztec Empire, which is, you know, edit that. If I were you. Perversity Thingamajig, War for Thingamajig. Yeah, they're trying to claim back their shit, I think. Oh yeah, I think, yeah, Willem lost his... He got kind via an event and then got rid of his ruthless, which makes people like me more. Which I'm not complaining about. Eh, she's pregnant again. Hopefully it's his kid. that's a bit quick succession in between pups there, I'm afraid. The bastard is still set to inherit that. I managed to get my granddaughter into the north and being trained by Rob. That's because I didn't trust her down south. It's not safe there. Unlanded sons. Some of them will want Moat Kalen, I suppose. I'll probably give Artis Moat Kalen. And like I said, we'll ship we'll ship Prince Eddard off to the wall if he ever becomes decent with a sword. Otherwise, he'll just kind of sort of be the shitty kid that no one really gives a crap about. The line of succession is basically completely secure with that, and then Artis getting another kid any day now. Prince Eddard has fuck all to inherit. Yeah, the tutoring is not going well. Your Grace, I've been instructing young Eddard in the ways of sword and lance, but he's not cooperating. All he does is gape and moan about a few scrapes and cuts. He'd rather read a scroll than fight in the joust. Your humble master at arms, Tristan Aaron. Tristan Stone, you're not legitimized. Learn your place, Aaron. You may have saved me a few times and trained most of my kids, but that does not give you the excuse. There you go, he's got Scholar. He's, doesn't appear to be much of a fighter. All the same, we'll probably ship him off to the wall. Hopefully, he at least gets trained fighter. I'd like him to at least get trained fighter, but with Slothful, I don't think he's going to get it. We might have to be pretty fucking lucky to do that. Hey, there we go. What do we name him? What do we name him? Roderick, maybe? Archer's grandfather? Or Rickard. Yeah, I haven't added Rickard yet, so Rickard. Prince Rickard! Rickard! Oh, there you go. Willem's got grey hair now. It kind of goes with the Wise Wolf-esque thing. Fuck me! Is Aegon still alive? Aegon is still alive at the age of 76. He's been drinking the blood of virgins in order to prolong his life. Good lord. The bastard Aemon is not doing much. Yeah, Rob's got wounded. What have you been doing, Rob? He's been in a tourney. Probably got himself hurt, falling off a horse. Dumbass. Stupid Rob! How dare you! You're completely useless. You bring shame to the family. Shame! Yeah, Eddard's a pissed off, rude, lazy scholar who's not great at fighting with a sword. He's kind of like the Samuel Tarly of the... Picture a rude, arrogant version of Samuel Tarly, and then you've basically got Prince Eddard right in. He's gonna die, because his name's Eddard, but what's gonna happen is he's gonna piss off the wrong person, and he's just gonna go... Oh crap, I broke his skull. My bad. Anyway, we'll see. I shall skip ahead to more interesting things. Probably.